Senator Norcross.
Thank you. First of all, I want to thank all the senators for the hard work. It's been a very interesting time. The budget was laid out by our governor, and through negotiations, discussions, there's a document before us today. Many of the items that we wanted to see restored, the urban enterprise zones, the after six, and you've heard about them all. But I joined this chamber back in January, 5 months ago. And my first day in this very room, in the very first vote, I had a very tough decision, and that was to address the pension issue. It was the right decision because we were presented a series of facts that said our pension is in serious trouble, and we had to do something about it. And we did. But in taking that vote, there was another side of the story, is that we have to fix it by providing the money as needed. The money that folks in this room, going back decades, have promised to our hardworking employees, that if they put the time in, that they could retire with dignity. And we're not talking people making $100,000, $75,000. We're talking the working class of our state, $35,000, who might retire on $20,000. Anybody who picked up a newspaper in the last week saw the dire straits of our pension. So we do have an obligation here today. But it's something that we've conveniently forgot about. I hear how the governor has turned the ship around. He might have, but there's an iceberg out there. That iceberg is our pension obligation to our retirees who went before us. And that's coming. And if we don't address it, it will sink our ship. The very men and women who helped get us to where we are today are now being forgot about when it comes to their retirement. So what do we say to our grandchildren? We tell them, Grandmom and Grandpop might be coming home to live with you because you bankrupt their pension fund. And that's a serious obligation we have to look forward to. And I look forward to addressing that. So as I said on that day, why I voted for those pension reforms, I said we had to fund it. And we're not. For that reason, along with many others that you've heard here, I will not be supporting the budget. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator.